Beloved, welcome back to the shop. We have a special visitor today. Mama, you're gonna be in frame today, make a cameo. There is a furious storm outside. I've never seen anything like it. Like 30, 40 mile an hour sustained wind. I can't get my microphones to work. We can't do the next episode of our cozy cabin build. So we're gonna come in by the shop and I've got to catch up. Well, actually, you're catching me right in the middle of putting together my spring summer survival kit. For every thumbs up, Mama gets a treat. Oh wait, no one's done it yet. Okay, so let's take a look inside of this bag. This is pretty small. This is made by, I think, Microbat. It's their little tactical bag. So handy. I gave one, I had 3 of them. They were very prized. I gave one to my friend David because it's so good. Oh, you want one? All right, come on. They're pretty good. Just one. Here. I wonder if Mama's eyesight's not so good anymore. She can definitely smell. All right. Do you know what the original Leatherman looks like? Ooh, has a fingernail bender. That's one of the worst feelings in the whole world. Here we go. Needs a little bit of oil. So the original one says, it's stamped right there, Portland, Oregon, Leatherman tool. Pretty cool, huh? I found this in my field at the old place. Someone left it, or I think either Brian or Mr. Jiraiya found it. But it has a file, number 2 Phillips, can opener, and small regular screwdriver. There's quite a few tools in it. On this side, a knife, nice knife, and a larger screwdriver and kind of a scraping tool, maybe a bigger screwdriver. And they're also wire cutters. No locking nonsense. It's so, I like this tool because it's so svelte, as our Scandinavian friends like to say. I mean, that's half the size of or 2/3 the size of a wave. Did you know they make titanium wrenches? Pretty amazing. I have a full set, or one shy of the full set, and these are, I mean, it's incredible. Let me show you the difference between these and like just regular wrenches. So look at that, that's incredible. 4 wrenches, over half a pound. Same set, 0.15, my goodness. Huge, I mean, half a pound. You know what they say, what do they say? Pounds make, or ounces make pounds, and pounds make pain. Rubber gloves, not just for keeping your hands clean if you have to do oily stuff or mess with an air filter, but for warmth. If you get in an emergency and you're out late and you can't get back in time or it starts raining, put these on under your moto gloves and they will make your hands a lot warmer. And here we have something extra special, Knipex, the minis. Look at that. Right here, this combo, this is a toolbox in your pocket, right here, for small stuff. And if you get the bigger ones, like the big Cobras, same thing. When I'm gonna go, if I have to go repair something that's unknown or potentially, this is what I grab, but the big versions of them, because you can do everything with them. What you essentially have here is the mini Cobras, which are expandable. So, I mean, you can get that on a big, up like 21 millimeter nut. Look at me. I've gone full metric. Here's the same thing, but this is an adjustable wrench. So these are, and they're even, I think it's even laid out on the back. So 1/4 inch, 3/16, half, 5, right? And that really, look at that. I mean, that really, it's like a wrench, essentially, but adjustable. And you can, if you need to straighten things like disc brakes, it's perfect for that. But this little combo right here is super, super skookum. And those are both made in Germany. This is very cool here. This is an old, I bought this probably 20 years ago. This is like 4 wrenches in one. Rear axle, spark plug, and I forget what this is. And maybe this is front axle as well. But the cool part is that Motion Pro invented this little ratchet adapter. This is aluminum, and it's designed to fit in that 17mm wrench, which is common for all KTMs. So now you have a ratchet. Or you can use it alone, you know, as a twister if you need to get a little bit of grip on that. But isn't that cool? I love that tool. I think that's a really nice, elegant design. Definitely gives me the fizz. I have an assortment of high quality zip ties. This is a snap-on extension, and it has the special wobbly end on it. I don't know what they call that, but it can be used. This is the coolest thing. So if you buy extensions, usually they just lock up like this. But this, you can pull this out halfway, and now you've got, I don't know, it's like 7 degrees, or I don't know how much. Enough, makes a big difference, or you can lock it up. So now I've got even though I don't have a ratchet per se, it's gonna be a very coarse ratchet, but I can make it work. And if you want a pro tip, if you want to know if your kit is complete, then all your maintenance and your, you know, when you're working on your bike, use the tools in your kit. Then you know for sure if you have what you need. Goodness, I had to go find an 8mm socket that, when I went simping the other day for that girl I helped change her spark plug on, she lost my 8mm socket, of course. This is a torque set. So what's cool about the KTM bolts is they have, many of them have the option for, you can grab the outside with this, or there's a Torx inside as well. So it's a great feature. So I carry those. Some stainless steel baling wire for repairs. A set of hex. This will fit everything on my bike. A Sawzall blade, bi-metal. Put tape on it because this will chew holes in your bag, but you can, if you need to cut something, you know, you can also use the file on the Leatherman, but this is going to be a little bit better. That's a handy thing to have. I carry an extra shifter, so I carry an extra shifter bolt and lock washers. And then finally, a USA-made razor blade. Brand new. So the ancillary, is that the right word? The other tools are ProMotion tire bars, 2 for doing repairs, and a Park pump, high quality pump. Good brand. Extra plug, because I run a 2-stroke, and these are really cool holders. They thread in so they protect your gap, and you want to pre-gap those. And this is indestructible. Duct tape, Gorilla brand, something high quality, 3M. Don't use dollar store. And this is JB Weld steel stick epoxy. It's just basically a soft putty. If you knock a hole in your crankcase or a radiator, you can smear it on there, and when it gets contacted with air, I believe, it gets hard. And so that is, I've used that to get home. And then this is finally my tire repair kit. This is a complete reamer and threader. So you can see the reamer on there, as well as the eyelet for putting the gummy in. Just like the big ones, but these are just little tiny. See those guys? So when you get a flat or get a hole in a chamber, like a thorn, or poke a hole in it, you can fix that leak. And then I have tube repair. Actually, I have 2 of these. I have thick ones and thin ones for these guys here. And then this is a VP1 Park tube repair kit. Just, it's got the patches, the glue. I throw in a Schrader valve remover, extra cap, and some extra Schrader valves. I've had those go bad. I think the quality on things is not what it used to be. I've noticed that things are going, new things even, are not working properly. So carrying spares is going to be the name of the game for the coming struggle. And that fits in with the reamer. So that's a tidy little kit right there with the pump. You could even repair a car tire with this. You know, you're going to be there in age filling up a 35-inch truck tire with that, but it can be done. I mean, what else are you going to do when you're sitting out in the middle of nowhere? Goodness, can you hear the building creaking? This is a full commercial building sitting on top of 60 yards of concrete, designed like for snow loads in the mountain, and I can hear it creaking. I've never heard that before. I think we have enough. Do we have enough time to go into the Ranger pack? I don't think, Mama, you want one more? You really like these. You hate everything. This is the only thing I've ever found that she likes. She goes crazy for them. This is the best pack I've ever had. This is the Ranger 9 made by USWE, USWE. I believe it's Swedish, and they are well designed. What they basically did, and we talked about this last year, is they took the technology that's being put into like ultra marathon runners gear, it's very lightweight and it moves and fits with the body that's active very well, and they've adopted those designs and the materials to create really excellent packs. And what's cool about this is the suspension system. The way it ties in, you can see, with one buckle. So when you need to take it off to get stuff out, or you want to just take a break, it's so nice to be able to have that one buckle and not have to deal with a bunch of complications. And even I've raced with this, and it is a phenomenal pack. It is, you don't even know you have it on. I keep mine under 10 pounds. I think it's right around 8 pounds with water. So, well, we can just go into it. On the right side riser is a Fox 40 whistle. Your voice doesn't carry very far. If you fall down into a canyon, your friends are looking for you, you can't get to your radio or it broke, you can blow on this. And the sound of these carries for a long, long ways. I've got a little stainless steel barreled cable connector, and I just Loctite that with red. That's permanent. And you can move it up and down if you need to get it closer to your face. And this is the best way I've found to keep it. All the guys I ride with, the guys have been starting to do this. On the left riser is two things. This is going to be the reinforced bladder. This is the military grade one, the Camelback style, with that Spectra or whatever that is on there for abrasion resistance, as well as it keeps it a little bit cooler, and that's retained by a clip on the harness. This is a Kenwood surplus, the old firefighter one, wireless mic like the cops use that ties in to the battery on the back. Now they have an opening there for what they said earphones, wired earphones. Like, who has those anymore? So, but it makes a perfect escape for the antenna, for the Baofeng. And so when we ride, we're all connected on our radios with remote mics. Pouches. Now these are accessories, but these are very well designed. The one on the left is just kind of open. It's kind of like a small bag. They weigh nothing. They're very well made. They're so light, but I put, that's good for a pair of sunglasses or a hard case or your phone. And you can pull that tight and you won't lose it. And a small pouch on the outside if you wanted to put a lighter or whatever you wanted to there. This one here is a small zipper pouch, and this is where I'll put my snacks. I'll put some protein bars, maybe extra battery for my cell phone, charging cords, and then if you don't want to open the zipper, there's even these little open ones on the front that pass through. You can stuff snacks and different things in there, even put your gloves in there. But those work out perfectly, and they're right where